Yo, back again. Quick update on the state of Robinhood. Couple things you probably have noticed. I don't post about this that much, and I am down a lot since that peak that we made in June. So I've gone down about more than $1,000. But I'm not worried because this is just a mistake I made running the wheel on a bad stock. It's not that bad, it's just not that good, right? And I've learned a lot. So guess what? It was RILY. RILY has dropped. It just fell like a rock. You can see from like 32 all the way down to 15, 14. It's sort of rebounding now, and it might come back up. But I don't care if it does. Either way, I'm sort of done with it. I own 200 shares, and I might end up owning more. But here's what I'm doing to get out of this sort of mistake. I'm just going to ride out these puts and then sell covered calls. I might get out of these if they improve a little bit better. I might kind of just roll out for a small loss. But I'm not going to run any more puts on them. It's a little disappointing because I do like the stock. It's just they started posting a ton of losses, right? They're just not that profitable anymore. So these calls I'm running are pretty good. $50, you can see average credit is 50 cents times 100, so $50, and I'm definitely gonna win those calls, and I have a better one over here that is worth 110. So running calls on RILY will still be profitable, and I can always roll if so if it starts to come back up, I'll just roll this out, and I'll keep collecting my money on those. But what I'm doing to mitigate the damage, which I'm excited about, and why I'm sort of spending more time on Robinhood now, is running my verticals. So you may remember Iron Condors. Iron Condors in a bull market get destroyed. So this is just one side of an Iron Condor. So you get on the bottom below the market, you sell a put, you buy a put underneath that, right? So see, I sold this 547 and I bought the 544, and what that looks like, it's better than this, and it's just kind of not what it looks like when I made this, but this is sort of that green all the way going up, and so it's like an Iron Condor except only one-sided, so I just can't lose if the price goes up. When I made this, I got 31 out of it. So I only put in a couple $100. I think it was 200 something, and I got 31 out of it. So my plan is to make an iron chain of these puts. And you can see I've made a couple other ones. Like this one, for example, is already profitable, $37 out of it. And so I'm getting that 10% or better return. So you can kind of see here. So the max loss is the price. So I'm paying less than 300, getting 33, and I'm probably going to close them early, get 50%, 60%, and I'll just have a chain of these and just start cashing them out. And then every week, hopefully I'll be getting, 20, 30, 40 bucks from these sorts of things. And that's one of my core strategies that sort of mitigated the losses that I've had from RILY. The wheel is not the only thing I'm going to do. I'm going to be running the wheel less because I haven't been able to find good stocks to run it on that actually have a good premium. So I might end up doing what I originally was doing. Before I started trying to main the wheel, I was really just running spreads, vertical spreads. So I might end up just doing verticals and vertical put verticals, which is really just, it's called a vertical because it's up or down. And I'm just going to do that. Get under the market and just spin that put credit spread over and over again under the SPYs, maybe under the Qs. But in terms of setting those up, I'm also doing that on like Meta and stuff like that. But in terms of that, I am looking at really low deltas. So like, for example, what delta is this now? Let's see here. So look at the Greeks here. The delta is 16. So I'm hitting sub 20 delta. What that means, if you don't know what that means, is it's the opposite of your percentage of probability of winning. So 16% chance that I'll lose. So I have a, 84% chance that I'll win. So I'm taking that 80% or better trades. And so I'm just kind of ready to win. I'm on the opposite side of the trend. And so I just take all the probabilities I can. This is sort of how I look at the market. So you can see it's been up even when it was down here. That down pull here doesn't even break through the whole thing. So you can see it's more or less a temporary type thing. But even when the market's down, you can sort of get out of the puts and then hit the other side, do an Iron Condor. So I'm getting better at swing trading, and that's sort of the key to building up an income. Day trading I'm trying out. It hasn't been that successful. I got funded, and then I haven't been able to cash out because I lost a lot of my profits. So it's sort of like up and down, up and down. It's a lot of stress, and I don't have time for it. So I might end up quitting the day trade game, even though it's a great idea. And in terms of futures, my goal is to get into futures options, but I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet. So I'll keep you updated. But right now, I'm back on the wheel and strategic investing train, selling options contracts for a profit. We're still up over 10K, but I want to get that much higher. And my end goal is 100K. And at that point, I'm thinking once I hit six figures, I can start to really play for income and make those big boy plays. All right, peace out.